NAR, National Association of Realtors, and a $418 million settlement. What does that mean for you as the consumer? Hi, my name is Chuck. I'm with the Chuck Honnebach team at Realty One Group Unlimited, located right here in the heart of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We serve not only Lancaster County, but we also serve the surrounding counties. And I thought it was important that we talk about this NAR lawsuit. You're hearing a lot of things on the national media. You're seeing a lot of things probably through your social media feeds. And I want to get some clarity on this because not everything you're hearing or seeing is actually true. You as a consumer have always had the opportunity to negotiate what you are compensating both your listing agent or your buyer's agent in a real estate transaction. The biggest change is that a listing agent would not be able to market that compensation on the MLS or the multi-listing service. Now keep in mind that none of this is final yet. This all has to be reviewed by the DOJ, the Department of Justice, and at that point in time, they'll actually hand down what that final settlement and guidelines will look like. But from a perspective, as a buyer, you, the consumer, want to make sure you're completely understanding your buyer agency and what does that mean for you. When you're looking and talking or interviewing realtors, you want to make sure that they truly understand what their job is and how they represent you, and making sure that they have enough transactions behind them, because the documents in a transaction can get quite lengthy, and you want to make sure all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. It is going to be the largest purchase for most people in their lifetime. So from a listing side, one of the beauties that I see coming out of this lawsuit is the fact that when people come to see your home, they will be under buyer agency and they'll be actually qualified. So we won't have people who are walking through homes that are unqualified to be purchasing a home. I see that as a bonus. But what I wanted to just go over here with you is some of the implications that they're talking about. And the settlement actually would preserve the choices consumers have regarding real estate services and compensation. Again, that goes back to being able to negotiate your compensation. Also, after the new rule goes into effect, listing brokers and sellers could continue to offer compensation for buyers' broker services, but again, as I said, such compensation would not be allowed to be on the MLS. Now, there are going to be ways for a listing agent to market what that compensation might look like. That could be through their website, that could be through other means. Again, none of this is final until the DOJ actually has time to review and hand down their verdict on what this settlement actually looks like. So as I always say, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or a member of the team. Myself, Sarah, Josiah, Ryan, and Matt, we're all here. We're here to help make sure you're understanding and will advise you in either buying or selling real estate. It's important that you understand what this NAR lawsuit means and how it actually affects you, the consumer. Again, any questions, feel free to reach out. As more information comes available to us, we will be sure to update this information so you can always come back, visit us, and find out what is actually happening with the NAR lawsuit.